Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol WOFA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Past couple of days, not only has the price acted very nicely for this one, but definitely bigger volume than what the chart is used to seeing. So definitely a lot of eyeballs on it. So let's get some levels of support mapped out. Then we can talk areas of resistance. First area of support is what I would call the ideal level. When you say, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that would be if the price can stay up above 0009. Now, don't get me wrong, if the price falls below it, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can somehow manage to stay up above 0009, that would certainly be a huge sign of power on the bull's part. Taking a step back and looking at the big picture of things, so yes, this does assume that you care about more so a bigger time frame of things, but that is where the purple line comes into play, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. So from a very cut and dry, kind of just straightforward type of way, hey Clay, look, just tell me, how do I gauge the strength of the move? This right here being defined as the move. How do you gauge the strength of that? Again, watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full control, the bulls are in full health, any way you slice it. But again, preferably stay up above 0009, but from the big picture, as long as the price is above that purple line, then the overall trend is fully in the bull's favor. What about areas of resistance? As it stands right now, the sellers have no shame. They're not trying to hide it all. They've made it pretty clear that their current hangout is right up there at 001. I'm not going to count the number of times, and I'm not proclaiming that this is some sort of like rocket scientist type discovery. I mean, anybody with eyeballs should see that, a bunch of times right there the price could get through, couldn't quite do it. Again, try to get through, couldn't do it. So 0011 is definitely public enemy number one going into next week. I'm not saying that the price can't break through it. I'm just saying that according to the story of the chart here, apparently the bulls are really going to need to bring their A game if they're going to be able to fight above it and then stay up above it. All in all, though, very nice past couple of days. We'll see what next week brings.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.